MD King, thanks for your question. So you asked, what type of creatine should I use and how would I cycle it? So I personally have tried, the three most popular types of creatine. Creatine monohydrate, hydrochloride creatine, or HCl, or the popular brand Concrete, and creatine. So, or a lot of people utilize the brand Purple K by Fusion Bodybuilding. So, in my experience, I found creatine monohydrate to be the most effective for me and the most affordable. So a lot of times people start asking them, how can I optimize my training and all that type of stuff? And we also got to think like, hey, can I actually afford this jazz? So like HCl, although it comes in smaller servings, it's pretty expensive. And same with creatine, it's pretty expensive stuff. But I found my body has responded from a strength and recovery perspective the best with creatine monohydrate, and that's what I've been using over the last year and a half, very consistently. And I never loaded. I've read, of course, all the different ways to potentially load creatine for optimization. But at the same time, if you're planning on utilizing it for a little while, I just take 5 grams or a teaspoon after a workout with my shake or with some water, or I mix it with some greens sometimes. And I do that on the days that I work out. Outside of that, that's the only times I use creatine. But to answer your question, creatine monohydrate's been the most effective for me. I've never cycled it. I've never loaded it. Instead, I just utilize the appropriate serving amount of 5 grams after a workout. And I do that on my workout days. And I don't really cycle it a whole hell of a lot. I stay on it until my bottle runs out, and then I'll order one a few weeks later, and when that comes, I'll jump back on. But I don't have any type of regimen around cycling the creatine. So hopefully that answered your question.